Ooh, Tekimato. Shoot. I think it's this. All right. Tekimato, like ending of an adjective. Yes. Fune sen, just like boat. I think that's right. Yes. Fune sen, like boat. Senjo, like captain. Waza gi, skill. Circle. Round, I guess. Hai yabureru. Hai yabureru, like failure. There we go. Oh shit. Sumi zai. This is like sin or crime. Nice. Ho hanasu hanareru, to let go. That doesn't look right. No, that's zoku. This would be ho hanasu hanareru. Shoot. Oof, we got it. That was luck. But I think we did good. Ho hanasu hanareru, to let go. To separate. Zokura. Okay, this is like reizoko, like in refrigerator, and it means like storage. So, oh boy, I think it's this. Dude, I'm blanking hard. Hold up. Um, oh my God. Nope. I give up. Oh, okay. All right, let's try that again. We gotta look this time. Okay, we're gonna go double lines. It's crazy how you just can forget something. Like you've been doing it for months and months, and suddenly just not accessible in your memory on a random day. I usually don't get this character wrong. Okay. Zokura, storage. Look at that. 1.1 months. Can't believe I got that wrong. Ko atsui. Okay, this is right here. This is like a thickness. Okay. This is surroundings. Bu mau mai. Okay. This is this kanji right here. This means like what does this mean? Like to perform or something? Yeah, to dance. Omimai, visiting the sick. Butai, stage. Kaigi no gi, to discuss, debate. I had a bit of trouble with this yesterday after a long time. Wakai moshku wa jaku means young. Jumbi, okay. This is this right here. Prepare, order, standard rule. Keisan no san, to calculate. I forgot to fix the audio for this, so now it should go.
駐車場の駐
There we go. Ah, shit, I looked at it. But I think I would have gotten this one right. Chushajo no chu. Oh, that's way too big. No. Weirdly big, but parking lot, stop, right? Lot or something? Stopover.
賛成の賛
Sanse, agree? Son of a gun.
疑疑う
Gi utagao, to doubt. Ki utagao. This means to doubt, like to question. So utagao means to doubt somebody. Gimon is like a question.
かはひ
Kawahi. So I think this means skin, and it's just as simple as that. Skin. Kawa. And then he can actually be paired with the word for meat, skin meat, and believe it or not, this means like sarcasm, hiniku, or irony, sarcasm or irony. It's pretty interesting.
は波
Ha nami, this means wave. Oh, it looks just like that kanji, huh?
将軍の将
Shogun no sho. Wait a minute. Is that right? I don't think that doesn't look right. Hold up. That looks way better. Shogun no sho. This is like the general or leader. So shogun is like feudal leaders.
内臓の臓
Naizo no zo. So this is like internal organs. Because it's a body part, we know it's going to start more than likely than not than with this thing. And then zo, so we did reizoko no zo. We did this earlier. So a good way to remember this is naizo no zo has this kanji. All right. Naizo no zo. Internal organs.
勤める金言
This is like a duty, like your duty to do something. Make this a little prettier. So kinmu is like a shift at work, like it's like your duty or shift at work that day. Tsutomeru kin. From what I heard, gon, after consulting with some friends, is not used that often.
任任せる
Nin makaseru, to entrust. Yeah, that should be right. Think about this kanji, and I'm being a little like, I'm exaggerating here a little bit, but this bottom line should be shorter than the top two lines. That's again something I didn't really focus on a lot when I was first learning this kanji, but that's not right. It shouldn't be like that. That's wrong. It should be like that. Noticeably shorter. Nin makaseru, to entrust something. Sekinin is like responsibility. Sekinin. Makaseru means to entrust. And you'll often hear this word in Japanese anime and short dramas, right? Makaseta. Makaseru.
材料の材
Zairyo no zai. This is like ingredients. So I believe this one is simply this and then this. So you can say zairio, which is ingredients, or mokuzai, which means like like lumber or timber.
席間関わる
Seki kan kakawaru. So this means connection or something. I'm trying to remember. Should this be like with that or without that? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's without that and it has this kanji. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes, we got it. Seki kan kakawaru. So you'll see this kanji in like connection, right? So you'll see it in the word kankei, which means like relationship or yeah, relationship. Kakawaru means like to be connected to something or be related to something.
ほう、豊か。
Ho yutaka. Okay, yeah, this is this guy right here. Again, this balance is just terrible. Hold on, I'm gonna try that again. Ho yutaka means like abundance, wealth. Hosaku is a good harvest. I spelled harvest wrong. Okay.
ゾウ、クラ。
This guy again. Zokura. Again, this means like storage. And it makes sense when you think reizoko, which is a refrigerator. You store your food in there. So zokura. Reizoko.
含む、含める、がん。
Okay. This is to include, to be included. All right, we got it.
呼ぶ、こ
Yobu ko to call. This is a very common kanji when you go to like Japan. Um, because you could go to a restaurant and the waiters and waitresses don't just come up to you. You have to call them. Like you have to go sumimasen and they'll come to you. A lot of family style restaurants, which are like chain restaurants that are like diners, but not quite diners, but that type of vibe, right? An IHOP type of vibe, will have just a button that says Yobu on there. And you press that button and it'll just like play a little ding dong and then the serve people will come right up to you. Yobu ko. Kokyu means breathing. Yobu means to call.
う。未来の未。
Okay, mirai no mi is like future, and I think this is it right here. Okay, so key point. Mirai no mi is going to be top line short, bottom line long. That's important. I didn't realize that at first, but it is important. Because guess what? Top line long, bottom line short, but everything else the same. That's a whole different kanji. That's like matsu, like at the end of something, right? Shu matsu, like that's the end of something. The one at where the top line is short is going to be like future, like mirai, not yet, still to come, right? Very confusing because they look like the exact same if you're really just kind of glance at it, but this top line is going to be shorter on mirai. It's going to be longer on matsu.
いい、駅、優しい、安い。
Okay, yasashi means kindness, and this kanji has a lot going for it, so let me write this out real quick. Okay, and then it's gonna be something like this. One, two, this, then a little heart, then this. You son of a... I'm so upset right now. That's really annoying. Okay, so I literally just wrote you yasashi sugureru, which is kindness. This oops,
いい、駅、優しい、安い。
eki yasashi yasui, on the other hand, means easy to do. So it can be like shiasui, which is easy to do. Um, and I got it wrong because I quickly answered without really processing things. So tsukai yasui, easy to use. So eki yasashi yasui. So yasashi means kindness, of course, like to be kind, but it actually can also be used in a meaning that is more about like kind of easy to do, right? which is kind of strange if you think about it. It's like kind. It just means kind, but in context it can mean easy. Damn, can't believe I got that wrong.
賛成の賛
Sansei san, agree. I think I just got this wrong earlier a little bit ago, so it's gonna be this, this, this. Make sure these lines are connected, and then that, that. Agree.
乗る乗せる乗
Noru no seru jo means to ride. This kanji has a lot going on for it. It's a little, to be honest, I enjoy writing this kanji a lot because it's not the standard like something like that. You have to do, right? So it's not that. You have to do this, two lines, then two vertical lines, and then you have to sandwich it. So again, top to bottom, angled, it's like slopey line, two horizontal lines, then two vertical lines, and then another horizontal line. And then you go down through, then you give two legs. Jo, noru, to ride. So joba means riding a horse. And this can be like riding a train, riding a car, riding a horse. It can be anything.
貧貧貧しい
Okay, this means like poor. Mazushi is like poor people. Um, and I think it's something like this. I love this new little thing I learned. Okay, so we got it right. So hin, bin, mazushi is a bimbo. Bimbo means poor, right? Mazushi, of course, is an adjective which means poor. But one thing, this is totally not related to kanji, but one thing I learned with the iPad Pro and the pencil is that if I can draw a line, right? I can draw a line and it's freehand, so it won't necessarily be straight. But if I draw a line and then hold it, it'll make it straight. Isn't that nice? That's pretty cool. Wow, very cool.
面接の接
Mensetsu no setsu. Okay, mensetsu is like an interview. Setsu is going to be this guy. Can make it a little bigger to easy for it's easier to see. Setsu. That's going to be. So this is weird. So mensetsu means interview, but this guy is translated directly as like contact or touch. Not quite sure how that's related in context of interviews, but I guess you're making contact when you're interviewing somebody. I don't know, but that's a weird one.
泣く急
Naku, that means to cry, and I believe that's simply the kanji for water, like watermarks, and then just this guy. Yep, naku, Q, to cry. Pretty simple. This kanji by itself is like to stand. This guy means to stand. So I guess an easy way to remember this is just a mnemonic, if you will, would just be, remember, this is the kanji. Let me get some color up in here. So this guy right here signifies water, liquid, or something like that. And then, of course, this guy right here signifies to stand. So I guess you can kind of be like standing and water is just coming out of you, right? You're crying, naku. So whatever helps, right? So I often mix up that one and then namida, which are tears. Again, it's going to have watermarks because they're tears. And then it's going to be, I think it's going to be like this, and then this guy, right? So that's namida. Those are the actual tears, and then this is the act of crying.
3. 参る
San mairu. So san means like participate. Sanka suru. It means to participate. And this guy is going to be like this. Then you're going to have this line. Then you're going to have this line. Then you're going to have that line. Then you're going to have three nice little diagonal slopes. So one more time. You're going to have this, then a line at the bottom. Then you're going to have this line, then that line. So again, this one crosses through. This one crosses through. This one does not cross through. Then three lines at the bottom. And that is san, mairu. Now, mairu, you can say maita. Ah, I give up. I give maita, I give up. So you can say it like that. Um, but then sanka is to participate. Sanka suru, to participate.
聖書しらげる
Sei sho shirageru. So that's going to be this guy. And then a little three-line thing, and then a moon at the bottom. So this is used for like, so it directly translates to like something weird, like ghost or something. Yeah, ghost. So yosei is like fairy, like literally like a fairy tale's fairy. But this kanji is often used in. Let me just pull up some example words. It's got some crazy word meanings in there. Let me just search for the kanji on its own. I think we get some good words that way. So we've got spirit. We've got seishin. Okay, this is a good one. That's your. This is different than. Well, no, I guess they're different pronunciations. But seishin means like your soul, your spirit, your willpower. Like that's a good way to put it, right? Um, so stuff like that. It also gets into some crazy meanings. Like we got words like semen and stuff in there. So it's very like body body mind type of thing. Seishin teki, right? So kind of interesting word. Sei sho shirageru. Good to know word. All right, moving on.
取る主
Toru shu. This means to like take. So this one is going to be the kanji for ear. And then this, oh, you know what? I always make this mistake. I make the mistake of making this guy like start off in the middle, but they should be on the same length. So I'm going to try that again, like that. That's how they should be. So for some reason, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Like when you write this on a piece of paper like that, people are going to know what you're writing. But if you want to be correct, like if you're taking, for example, a kanji kente, that's like the kanji proficiency exam. And that's not like necessarily geared towards foreigners. Anybody can take it. And it's like a certification you can put on your resume and stuff like that. Um, that's done by hand. Like you actually write those kanji out. And if you write it like that, that is straight up wrong. Like it has to be balanced. The lines have to be connected, right? So these are things you got to think about when you want to be correct. So that's the correct way. Shu, toru, to take, to fetch.
弁便頼り
Ben bin tayori. This is like so this is an interesting one. So ben can be used in like benri, which is convenient. Bin is used in like yubin kyoku, which means like post office. And that's how it's gonna be. Ben bin tayori. Convenient post.
孫孫
Son mago. Okay, this is gonna be like ooh, that's ugly. Grandchild. Son mago.
残る残
Nokoru zan, to be left over. We're not doing pretty bad today. I think I only got like less than 5 wrong so far. Not bad at all. All right, next one.
いい、駅、優しい、安い。
This guy again. Not gonna get you wrong this time. いい駅優しい安い. Easy to do.
平均の均。
Heikin. Heikin is like average, average whatever. Heikin 10, average score, whatever. So the kanji for this one is going to be a little dirt sign, then this guy, and then straight line, and then upward line, right? And heikin no kin by itself means like level or flat, right? And heikin is like average.
映像の像。
Eizo no zo. Okay, this is like image, and it's gonna have this guy. Eizo no zo.
駅。
Eki. Eki by itself just means train station. And we're going to have this guy, of course, the horse kanji, to signify like motion, travel, movement. And then eki has this thing, like that. Station.
知、知る、知らせる。
Chi, shiru, shirase. So this is like knowledge. Um, and this is something like this, I believe. Just knowledge. Like chishiki, which is wisdom or know, just to know, knowledge. Then you can say shiteru, which means to be an act of knowing, like I know that shiteru. Shiru is to know.
食堂の堂。
Shokudo no do. Shokudo is like cafeteria, and do is just like so do would be like the hall or the place. I'm gonna make this part a little bit nicer. Shokudo.
午前の午。馬。
Gozen no go. This means like afternoon.
北、北。
Hoku kita. This means north. And I am blanking like crazy right now on this kanji. Oh, no, you know what? I think I got it. It's going to be a horizontal line, down, diagonal line, inner, and then curved. I think that's right. Yes, perfect. One thing I was nervous about is this part at the bottom. Some kanjis have like this. Some kanjis are like that when it comes to like lines, right? So like hijo no hi has this little curve, but in this case, um, this has a straight line down. So you go down. Actually, no. I think stroke order wise, again, be careful. Stroke order wise, this comes first, then you go down, then you come in diagonal, then you have that. Hoku, kita. Kita means north. Hoku is also north. Hoku is when it's conjugated to other kanji. So the easiest example I can think of is like Hokkaido, the prefecture. Hoku, that means north. Kai, which means like sea. Do, which means like road. So northern sea road. Hokkaido. And again, if you notice when I say Hokkaido, it's not Hokukaido. A lot of times when kanjis are conjugated to each other or words are conjugated to each other, the second half of the kanji will become the emphasizer. So instead of saying Hokukaido, it becomes Hokkaido, like that. So that's kind of interesting to know.
飲、飲む。
Inomu, to drink. So we're going to go with this guy and then this guy. Inomu.
生、歳、西。
Okay. Seisai Nishi. Um, that means west, but I'm trying to think of how to write this. Is it just this? Yeah, I think that's right. All right, we got it. So again, Nishi is the standard way to say west by itself. Sai is like western. So Kansai is like the western part of Japan, right? Kansai, that's where Osaka, Kyoto, and all those places are. So you'd use the word sai for that because it's conjugated, Kansai.
間、県、間、間。
Kan, ken, aida, mat. This is like a interval. This is like a, why? Why are you being so annoying, pencil? This is like interval. Ooh, that's really long. Kukan, which means like space. Maniao, to be on time. So, um, did I say ma in the pronunciation?
間、県、間、間。
Okay, I did say ma. So this is a common one. Aida is a very common one. It's like in between. Good kanji.
よう、用いる。
Yo mochi-iru. So this is a kanji I often saw in textbooks when I was teaching in Japan. Means to like use. So when they were explaining grammar points and stuff like that in English, they'd always say mochi de or something like that to use it. Mochi-iru. Yo, you'll see that in ryo suru, to use. Ryo suru.
こう、口。
Kokuchi just means mouth. Very simple, square. Right?
週、終わる。
Shu owaru, to finish. And I believe this kanji starts off with the kanji for string, I mean. And then just this guy. I wrote that kind of ugly, so let me write that again. Oh, shoot. It's actually, I got this part wrong. So it is the kanji for string. But then it has this, like we were there, we were good. But then it has just two lines like that. Shu owaru. So you can say owari, owarimashita, owaru, or shuryo to finish.
気分の気、け。
Kibun no ki, ke. So this is just your standard ki, like mind, spirit, feeling, energy.
ず、と、測る。
Okay, this is like a toshokan, like a library. This is like chizu, which is like a map. And I got this wrong yesterday, not because of the way because of the way it looked, but because I got the stroke order wrong. So I'm gonna make sure I got that right this time. I'm gonna check the stroke order. Nice, good stuff.
山、山。
Okay, just mountain. Not bad. Very easy to write. Straight line down, and then the side. And if you look at it, it kind of looks like a mountain, so makes sense. So you'd see like Kazan, which means volcano, fire mountain, Yama.
週末の週。
Shumatsu no shu. Okay, this guy is going to be. Oh, so yeah, this is it. And if we look at this part, I'm going to highlight it in or circle it in blue. Come on, man. This guy right here is the kanji for mawari shu, which means your surroundings. So mawari shu matsu. So end of the week, surroundings, both have the same pronunciation as far as shu goes, and they look the same. So good way to remember. Shu matsu or shu. I'm sorry. Yeah, week. Shu matsu means weekend, right? So just by itself just means week.
9、9、9つ。
S is just 9. And if you look at it, it's literally just a kanji for circle without the little line across. This is 9. I'm sorry. This is circle or round. This means 9.
無、夢。
Okay, dream. This guy starts off with a little something's missing here, dude. I know I'm writing this wrong. Could it be this? Let's try again. Yeah, there we go. So I forgot the little two lines at the top. Sweet. So that's dream, yume, mu yume, dream.
じ、こと。
Ji koto, like a thing. And the balance on that's pretty bad. So let me write this again. Like, oh, that's even worse. What's happening?
読、読む。
Doku yomu, to read. So we put the kanji to talk on here. Then we put the kanji for, we'll put this guy in here. To read. Yomu, which is the verb to read. Doku, which is when it's conjugated to another kanji. So dokusho, which means to read as well.
来、来る、来たす。
Okay, this means to come. So kuru, rai, like raishu, next week. So the week that's to come.
食、食う、食べる。
Shoku ku taberu, to eat.
書、書く。
Shokaku, to write. Okay. I think it's this. Yes, but I probably want to scrunch this up a little bit more. It's a little too spaced out. And I'd probably want to make this line a little bit shorter. So let's try again. There we go. Shokaku, to write. To shokan. We did this kanji earlier. We did this kanji right now. This means library. Kaku.
上、上、神、上げる、登る。
Just means ahead, top. I'm sorry, not ahead, top. So you can say agaru, you can say jozu, doing very good or very well. Um, Kami, which means like God, but God has another way of writing as well. Ageru to lift up, noboru to climb. But yeah,
5、こう、後、後ろ。
go ko nochi ushiro. Okay, this is double line here. Then half of the string kanji there, and then this guy. This means behind you. Or you can say, is this ato too? Yeah, it's gonna be ato as well. Wait a minute. Can this be ato? Or am I thinking of something different? How do I not have the word ato in here? I gotta put that in there.
5、こう、後、後ろ。
I gotta re-record that later. But that has the word ato as well, which means afterwards.
世界の界。
Sekai means world, and this is half of that. Sekai, kai.
野菜のや、の。
Yasai means vegetable. Let's check that stroke order real quick. I'm pretty sure I got it right, but doesn't hurt to be sure. Nice. Field, plains, yasai vegetables. Nagano. Nagano is a prefecture in Japan, very famous for like skiing, snowboarding.
学、学ぶ。
Gaku manabu just means to learn. Sugaku, which means like math. Manabimasu. Manabu means to learn.
言語の語、語る。
Gengo no go, which means like language. So you start off with the kanji for word. Then you got the kanji right here for, I think it's just five, and then another empty square right there. Gengo no go. So when you say Nihongo, this is the go that comes after that.
文、門、聞く。
Bun, mon, kiku. I think this is to ask and to hear, but I am. No, I got it. I got it. I was like blanking, but it just came to me because there's a little way to know it. So it's to ask or to hear. So guess what? This kanji has the kanji for ear inside. Very sensible. Very big brain kanji. Kiku, to ask or to hear something. Or bun, shinbun, which means newspaper. Hear, new. Shin means new, and then hear. So you can say like the new stuff that you hear, so or read about.
週、終わる。
Okay, this guy again, shu owaru. We're gonna have what are we gonna have? This guy. There we go. To finish.
世界のせ、せい、よ。
Sekai no seiyo means like world. We did kai earlier too, so it's nice to finish up all that. So sekai. And boom, that's it. We only had 80 today. So the last couple of days, the number of kanji that we're studying daily is going down. And it's probably because we're actually getting a lot of them right, which is awesome. I'm probably going to keep reviewing for the next couple of days. And maybe, hopefully by next week, we're going to start on the actual N ones. Because I think I'm going to go and actually get the book this weekend or just order it off Amazon or something so we can actually start learning. And then that's going to be exciting because I've been gradually going from N2 level down to N4 level, aka going from hard level down to easy level in my kanji learning. So for the past few months, couple of months, I've been doing relatively easy kanji, right? So it's gonna be nice to be able to kind of just like kind of step it right back up to the hardest level. And I feel like those kanjis are gonna be you're gonna take a lot more time to actually learn them. So it'll be a nice challenge again. So but for this coming weekend, I'm probably going to keep reviewing, really kind of grind these ones and get them all ingrained strongly in my head before moving on to N1 next week. But that's it for today's stream. Pretty short compared to usual stuff, less than an hour, but which just means we're effective. So I'll be back tomorrow. And also, I should be dropping a video this weekend as well about just the JET program and my time on it. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching.